Well, today is April 22nd, and it was on this day in 1945 that my parents got married. When my dad died in 2012, my parents had been married for 67 years. And they had just as much of a romance then than they did in all the 67 years prior. And so I just want to thank everybody here today who is living that sacrament of matrimony and working so hard every day to love each other more, because what a great symbol that is, as St. Paul says, of Christ's love for the church. So thanks to all of you people who are fighting hard in that, well, not fighting hard, no, who are struggling to make that sacrament work with the grace of Jesus Christ, who gives you that grace through the sacrament. What a great sign of love you are to the world. And this weekend here at St. Therese, we have lots of sacraments happening besides the sacrament of the Eucharist, of course, in the Mass. We have the baptism of Isaiah Dehan. It will be the first baptism that we will have during weekend Mass since before the pandemic. We've had many baptisms this year during the pandemic, but they haven't been during Mass. And so little Isaiah is going to be the first. That will be at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening. And then on Sunday at 10:30, three of our little lambs are going to receive their first Holy Communion. The other three will receive their first Holy Communion the following Sunday at 10:30 Mass on May 2nd. So please pray for our little ones. All of our little ones are being baptized and receiving their first communion this weekend. I also want to give advance notice of our Via Lucis, the Way of Light. This is the Easter version of the Way of the Cross that we celebrate on Lenten Fridays. So we're going to have the Way of Light on May 2nd, which is Sunday evening at 7 o'clock here at the church. You know, the Stations of the Cross are an appropriate day for them is to celebrate them on Fridays, in which we remember the Passion of our Lord. But the Way of Light, in which we remember Jesus' resurrection and his life with us before he ascended into heaven, is fittingly celebrated on Sunday, which is the day of resurrection. So everyone is welcome to come and gather here at the church. We're going to be doing our Stations of Light, weather permitting, around the campus. So we'll be walking around the campus as we sing and pray and reflect upon what the resurrection of Jesus means for us. So mark that on your calendar, Via Lucis, the Paschal Way of the Light, on Sunday, May 2nd at 7 p.m. We're going to meet in the portico out front. And so I think that's all the news that's fit to print. So have a wonderful weekend.